the lady prefers.
This holiday season, give a gift that'll entertain for years to come.
It's going to be wonderful.
A gift full of love, full of laughter, and simply full of surprises.
We made it through another year together.
Christmas is about hope and goodwill.
And love. Love most of all.
It's the perfect time to share your days with someone you love. Days of our lives.
You're as happy as a clam, aren't you? You had no idea what your daddy almost let happen to you, huh? Lie. Lila! Katie, come here. Come here, Kate. Come to Daddy. No, come on. Come on over here, Kate. Come on. No, come on. Lila! Kate! Katie! Lord! Oh!
Lunch is ready.
Well, there's no rush. I'm not going anywhere.
What do you mean? You're the one who's insisting on going to the VA hospital to talk with the vets. I wanted you to spend the whole day at home, make sure you're all right.
You heard Bob. I'm fine. I got a couple of bruises. They heal.
Yeah. Well, you ready for lunch?
Laura, can I ask you something? What are you doing here? Marilyn's used to feeding me with the kids.
I am here because I missed you at the hospital, and I want to spend my lunch hour with you. That's why. And don't make a federal case out of it, because I don't have all day, okay? Here we go. What's the matter? I mean, it's not too hot, is it?
Not lukewarm.
Oh. I was afraid I didn't want to scald you. Well, I'll just heat it up if you didn't talk so much.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
It'll take 1 minute.
Kate, your mom's exhausted. I can't help her any more than I did last night, either. Damn it.
Well, Mac, hold on. Will you just relax? I'm trying to find it, but Hal isn't here, and I just... Well, all right, I will. Man, I thought the rest would have improved your disposition a little. What? Yes, sir, Yes, I hear you. Bye. I don't know, just... Hal! Well, your mood has certainly improved since last night.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm following Casey's advice.
What advice is that?
He noticed my reaction when I was watching Hal holding Adam, and he says that I should be sharing all my feelings with you, even the negative ones.
You know, that's what I told Mama to do with Casey.
Now, see how your advice comes back to haunt you.
See? You see?
With Barbara gone, I know that Hal feels he should be spending more time with Adam, and I just came down to tell you that I'm having trouble with that.
Well, even if Barbara were here, Hal would want to spend time with Adam, so what's the answer?
I don't know. I was hoping you'd have one.
Hi, Julie.
Hi.
I'm supposed to see Miss Fisher.
Yeah, me too.
You look great.
Thanks.
I'm glad to get a chance to talk, because after running into you at the studio and talking to you on the phone yesterday, well, a lot of things are going on through my head.
Mrs. Snyder.
Yeah.
I see your husband got here.
No, this is not my husband. This is Andy Dixon. But he's here to see you, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, then you're next, Mr. Dixon.
Okay, I'll be right with you. Listen, I need to talk to you. Will you wait for me?
Andy, I don't know.
Julie, I talked to you when you called me yesterday. The least you can do is listen to me now.
Well, not now. She's waiting for you, Mrs. Fisher.
Hi.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Nice and Easy. You, only better.
the time you're in your 20s, you have a pretty good idea of who you're starting to be and how you want to look. Here's a big help in that department. Nice and easy. Nothing drastic. A boost of color for your hair. A boost lighter, a boost darker, or just a boost. It looks good. It feels good. People say nice things about you. Nice and easy. You, only better. The pain was everywhere. The doctor said there was no serious damage. He gave me a different medicine. Inuprin. Worked great. Know what else? For my tough headaches, 2 Nuprins stop headache pain better than extra-strength Tylenol.
Nuprin. Little, yellow, different, better.
Keep that shower fresh feeling all day with new, even wider Ben Solid. New Ben Solid, now extra wide. Keep that shower fresh feeling all day.
My mom's one busy lady. Hi. Oh, geez. That's okay by me, because when she gets busy, I get kid cuisine. Kid cuisine is meals us kids go for, and they're totally tasty.
My purse.
She likes them because they're good food. I like kid cuisine because they're fun. They come with a fun pack with games and stickers and stuff.
Purse.
Moms, you gotta love them.
New kid cuisine. Good food that's good fun.
Tom, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, I can only hope that Hal finds Barbara and they work this thing out. It's the only way it's going to relieve the pressure for all of us.
You know, I didn't tell you. Paul had a talk with Hal about what a jolt it's going to be to Adam when he finds out who his real father is. So every time I see Hal holding Adam, that's all I seem to be able to think about.
Well, I know, but it doesn't do any good to worry about something that may never happen.
Well, I'm still going to have to deal with it, and so are you.
I know, honey. I dread it, too, but I would just drive myself crazy if I dwell on it. Honey, just hold on to the hope that Hal and Barbara will have a baby of their own someday, and then it will relieve... I don't know, honey. I wish I knew what I could tell you to make you feel better.
So this is why you haven't found time to come up with the calling report?
Well, see, I was looking for it, and the DA showed up, and it's probably on Hal's desk.
Well, Tom, how are you coming along with the preparations for the Lombard trial?
Well, it's the hardest case I've ever dealt with. It's going to be another month before I sort through all the charges, then I have to go through all the files, tons of evidence, you know.
There you go, Lieutenant. This ought to put you in a better mood.
Oh, thank you.
And if that doesn't put you in a better mood, this will. Hi, Graham.
Hello, darling. Aha! My warden is here to check up on me.
Oh, no, I'm not. I resigned as your warden, remember? It's good to see you two.
Well, we have missed you, Graham, but we know you've been sticking close to home.
Yeah, we're going to keep it that way, too. Shorter hours here and more time with our family and friends. Now, if you're here for lunch, I've already had low salt, low fat, broth, and salad in my office.
Words to warm even an ex-warden's heart.
I left out low taste.
Poor thing. Well, I just dropped by to tell you that I'm going shopping with Ellen. Now, is there anything I can get for you?
No, but I want you to have a good time. Spend $5 or $6.
Ooh.
But be home at 4:30 because that's when I'll be there the latest. I want you to see me drive in.
Whatever you say, sir.
All right. I got to read this report, so on your way out, why don't you drop by my office, say goodbye.
All right.
Okay.
How are Leanne and Adam? I feel so out of it.
Well, things seem pretty calm at the home front. Guess you heard about Andy?
Yes, and it breaks my heart. I thank my lucky stars that addiction was not a problem that I ever had to face with my children.
Mm-hmm. Except for maybe your grandson when he came back from Nam.
That's one of the things that gives me hope about Andy.
Good.
Well, gang's all here, huh?
Any word from Barbara?
No. Lisa's in New York. She's been in touch with a lot of fashion designers there. Hank's doing the same, but nobody has heard from her.
I know this is terribly hard on you, but I also know that when Barbara knows you want to work through this thing, she'll come back to you. Hell, I know she will.
Thanks, Nance. That's what keeps me going.
Well, I have to be on my way. Bye.
Bye-bye, Grandma. Look, we gotta go, too. We're gonna catch some lunch, and then I'm gonna go over to Mama's. We have to drop off some stuff that we have for Freddie's arrival tonight.
Give my love to Adam.
See you later.
I will. Bye.
Well, I read the calling report. You left out the time we received the call and when you arrived on the scene.
I didn't. I did?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mac. Look, Mac, maybe I shouldn't even be here. I mean, I can't concentrate on it. Never felt so inept in my life.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, I got some good news. Mrs. Atwt is going to give me 2 days off so I can spend some time with you and your folks. And then Lisa's going to give me 2 nights off. So, I was hoping that Maureen and Joe would be able to see me sing, you know, the last night that they're here.
I'm sure they love it.
I know that you're kind of uptight about them coming.
No, I want them here. But they're still lighting candles for me, you know? I mean, I admire their faith, but it's gonna drive me crazy having them watch my every move, expecting some miracle to happen.
Hi there.
Ah, hi.
Driving by, smell the food.
What a nose, a nose. I'm going to check on Adam, okay?
All right.
Be right down.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. A little sore, otherwise all right.
Yeah? Well, we could do this VA hospital thing another day.
No. Let's get it over with. I don't know what I'm going to say to him anyway.
Just talk to him. See what develops.
Yeah. How's things with you and Leanne?
Same. She's going to the movies this weekend with that yuppie guy. So let her. Actually, you know what I'm more concerned about is Andy. He still insists on living in that apartment they share with Julie. I think part of him's praying for some small, bizarre miracle or something. I mean, how do you convince someone to face reality and recognize that something just isn't going to happen?
That, my friend, is the $64,000 question.
I wrote 3 checks, and I didn't make a record of them.
Do you remember who you made them out to?
I know what the numbers were. Is it possible for me to find out if they cleared? Because I don't want to overdraw my account, you see.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dixon, but our computers are down right now. But if you'll give me your account number, the numbers of the checks, and a phone number where I can reach you, I'll call you as soon as I have the information. Oh, and I'll need your Social Security number.
This is the last place I expected to see Andy.
Yeah, you know, I kind of feel sorry for him.
I will call you, Mr. Dixon.
Thanks.
Mr. and Mrs. Snyder.
Oh, you go on ahead. They just need your signature. I've already signed.
Okay.
Andy, I don't think it's a good idea if we talk.
I'm not going to embarrass you. I know it's over. Look, Julie, if I ever meant anything to you, meet me at the apartment this afternoon. There you go. Hey, it's all done.
Well, I can see you're a very happy young couple. Congratulations.
Well, thanks. And you're right. We are very happy, aren't we, Mrs. Snyder?
Hey, Mom, what are you doing? Making the house smell nice with Lysol spray.
Is a trash can?
It has germs on it that make the house smell bad.
Like in Bobby's sneakers?
Like in your bathroom? Lysol really kills germs?
And cleans the air, so the whole house smells fresh.
Smells good.
All it takes is Lysol.
It improved my backhand. Direct really cut my cleaning time. Now I have time for tennis.
Direct goes directly on. Takes dirt directly off.
It's great.
No mixing, no rinsing, no hassles.
It even cleaned my tennis shoes.
Direct multi-purpose cleaner.
There's more to life than cleaning.
Is combination skin the predicament you're in? Oily here, dry there, shiny here, flaky there.
If combination skin's the predicament you're in, get your PhD, Physoderm Cleanser. It moisturizes dry spots and cleans away the oily ones. So if combination skin's the predicament you're in, get your PhD, Physoderm.
Would their own sons do this for $14 million? That question haunts the savage slaying of video czar Jose Menendez and his wife. This week's People unfolds the bizarre horror story, and so much more. This week, Blood and Money in Beverly Hills. People, that's what we're all about.
If you use X-Lax, you should know about something new from Phenamint.
a chocolated laxative made with real natural mint. New Phenamint Chocolated Mint Laxative. Gentle overnight relief. Chocolate mint taste. Phenamint.
Clemson, Connecticut, North Carolina, Arkansas, UCLA, Duke, Texas, Xavier. Sweet 16 time tonight.
You have the most beautiful smelling hair. And a good cook, too.
You like my cooking?
Yeah, thanks for lunch.
Oh, boy. Well, I thought I'd do you some good to get away from the office and all your worrying about Courtney.
Hey, don't mention that name. Now, here I was, pretending we were back at the steward's cabin, sitting in front of a fire, massaging your legs after a long day of skiing on the slopes and looking ahead to an evening of...
You know what?
What?
We can always go to the mountains another time.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. But the ski season is coming to a close.
So, there's always the spring. And there's the summer. And the winter. And the fall. You know what?
What?
We have Courtney to thank for our trip back east.
Yeah, such as it was. You know, I just don't get it. Now, she sends a letter to Gail, postmarked in New York. At the same time, she's making a call in Cleveland. No, I'll tell you, if this is part of parenting, I don't want to be one.
I'm going to tell you something now. Don't take offense to this, all right?
What?
Not all kids are as headstrong and unpredictable as your sister.
Yeah, well, my mood is broken now. Here, come on. Although I could get back to it rather quickly, but I gotta go to work. What are your plans?
Plans for today. Oh, well, I thought I'd stop by and see how Andy's doing. You know, you're not the only one that has a younger sibling having problems. Andy just cannot seem to get it into his head that he's not going to be able to win Julie back.
Well, I can understand his dilemma. If I lost you, I'd fight to get you back.
You'd fight for me?
You bet I would, but
I
not
like
right
that.
now. I've got to go make some money with my co-workers, but I am forgetting something. I'm
What?
not quite sure what it is. Ah, yes, I do remember now.
Okay, well, you like it then. Great. So we'll pick it up and we'll take it to the printers for any final corrections. Okay, Monica, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. What?
Well, the Jens Folk file. I thought you and Baxter were working on it.
We were, but he picked up and went to lunch with Franny. There you go.
I envy him. I was hoping to have lunch with Jess, but she's on a case.
I'm glad things are going so well between the two of you. You know, Jess is pure gold. Should hang on to her. She stuck by me even after I withheld information at Paul's trial, and he almost went to prison.
You don't have to sell Jess to me.
I know, I'm just telling you, you should snap her up before someone else does.
If you're talking marriage, I'm out of here.
Hey.
There are plenty of other ways for an adult man and woman to relate to each other.
I'm just telling you. Things change very quickly when you least expect it.
Well, hello, Mrs. Stewart. Mrs. McCluskey.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, Nancy. Hello, Emily.
Nancy and I were out shopping and wondered if you'd join us for a bite of lunch.
Well, I'd love to, but I have so much work to do.
Oh, well, we won't stay long then.
Come on in.
I hear you moved into the carriage house. How do you like it?
Oh, it's a lot nicer than the condo. I still get lonely sometimes.
Well, I hope you'll call or come over if you want some company.
Sure, I'll do that. It's funny, sometimes I just feel like this whole thing is a dream and Brock is going to walk in the door any minute.
Oh, dear. You're keeping busy, and that's what's important.
I have to keep busy because I have to make money. I sold that condo at a loss, you know.
I cannot believe that the police still haven't released the money from the sale of your partnership.
Grandma, I may never see that money again.
What do you mean?
Well, they can't prove that I ever gave the money to Brock.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry I brought up this subject.
It's okay. It's just really hard for me to talk about Brock yet.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Emily, but I'm looking for some information for the DA's records. What we're looking for is a clarification of Brock's day-to-day activities, personal as well as business, during the last few days of his life.
How about some home-cooking soup?
Sorry, Pop, no time.
Oh, gee, why, I'd make time for all these potatoes and carrots and pieces of beef.
Who are you talking to, Grandpa?
I just said I'd fix you some home-cooking soup.
Home cooking soups from Campbell's.
For your wood to survive this treatment,
Coming. Give it the royal treatment with Old English Scratch Cover. It helps cover up scratches, scrapes, and nicks. Give your wood the royal treatment with Old English Scratch Cover.
Once upon a time, Goldilocks set out to find the driest diaper. First, she tried Love's. It's not the driest. Next, Pampers. It's not either. Then Goldilocks tried Huggies. This one is just right. Kleenex Huggies Super Trim Diapers have leakage control shields. They help funnel wetness into the blue inner layer to keep baby skin drier than Love's or Pampers. So Goldilocks wears Huggies now, and everything's just right. Huggies, happily ever after.
The bill's twice as big as usual.
Because, honey, you ate twice as much.
Even twice the heartburn's no sweat for extra strength Tums EX. It's twice as strong, twice as fast as regular Rolaids.
Tell them that. Twice.
Twice as strong, twice as fast as regular Rolaids. That's Tums EX.
Everything's twice, except my tip.
This is hot. This is too hot. Roger's president of Spalding.
You'll soon learn that I expect a great deal from all my employees.
And things will never be the same.
I have talked Blake into rejoining the fold.
Now we've got two monsters to deal with.
Mustn't leave any doubt as to who's in charge.
That man is too much.
Weekdays on Guiding Light. Whoopi Goldberg, Baghdad Cafe, premieres Friday, March 30th.
Check it out. Mr. and Mrs. Caleb Snyder.
I love seeing you so happy, Mrs. Snyder. Can't wait to get you home alone.
Me too. I just have a few little errands I have to run first.
Okay. Where are we heading?
I have to go over to Lisa's and pick up a few things from the penthouse, and then I want to stop by and talk to Emily for a minute.
In that case, I think I'll skip it.
I know you guys are not crazy about each other, but I really got to know Emily during Paul's trial, and I feel bad for her. I know what it's like to have to live down a mistake.
I'm all for forgiving mistakes, but Emily had an affair with Tonio while he was married to my sister Meg, and she was married to my brother Holden.
Yeah, she told me about it.
She did?
Yeah, and she feels really sad about it, too.
I bet she's real sad about it now. What kind of a woman would stoop so low as to have an affair with that sleaze?
Hey, what are you doing? I don't want to look like a rock star. I'm going to talk to vets, not a nursing class.
Oh, I see. For nurses, you'd like to look like a rock star.
Well, sure. Well, where the hell would we be if I didn't want to impress you? Sorry I was so grumpy, but after last night...
It's okay. I guess you're kind of edgy about talking to the vets, too, huh?
The kid was already awake, I swear.
Oh, that's okay. Probably had enough of the nap.
Hello. Hi. We just had some lunch and thought we'd stop by and spend a little time with you. Here, Mama, sheets and towels. I thought you could use some extras with the Paredes coming. Bless you, my child.
Hey, somebody get over here and mess up my hair. I think my wife made me look too neat.
Well, Adam can do that. He loves messing up people's hair.
Get on in here, boy.
So are you and Duke still driving over to the Veterans Hospital? Oh, and you're very happy about it.
I just can't imagine what I'm going to say to these fellas. Especially that they already know all this stuff.
Well, maybe they'll say something to you, huh?
Yeah, maybe they will.
Yeah.
Well, how's Hal doing?
Well, he's still walking around in the fog, hurting like hell. I don't think anybody but Barbara can do anything about it.
That's the same thing going on with Andy. I mean, not the Barbara part. See, I've been trying to get him to move out of Julie's apartment. I don't understand why the guy would want to hang out there. See, me, I couldn't wait to get rid of anything that had anything to do with Julie after what she pulled on me.
Well, big difference there, Duke. You didn't love her.
The check's cleared? Great. How much were they for? $100 each? Who were they to? The Halsted Arms Hotel? Oh, no, sure, yeah, I remember now. I just needed some cash. Thank you very much, Miss Fisher. Really, I appreciate it. Yes, I will be much more careful in the future. Okay, bye. I still don't remember who she was. And there's no telling where the money went. Franny, hi.
I was just down the street making lunch, so I thought I'd stop by.
Well, come on in.
Thank you.
I was going to come see, but my mom said that you were in New England with Sean, chasing down his sister.
Yeah.
Did you find her?
No, we didn't. We had a couple of leads, but nothing panned out. We're hoping that Courtney's gonna call Sean.
I guess that's what my mom and dad would have wanted me to do while I was in Chicago. I really blew it this time.
Yeah, buddy. I know. Andy, why are you still here?
This is my first home away from home, and it means a lot to me.
Yeah, but aren't you just setting yourself up for some grief that you don't need?
Well, what do you expect me to do? Run away from the memories? I mean, how would that help me? Look, I have to get over her. And now I can. The trip to Chicago was good. It helped me. I mean, I know it was rough finding out that Julie married Caleb Snyder, but, I mean, whatever she wants, I'm fine. You know, I want her to be happy.
If that's true, it's really great, Andy. Look, I know from personal experience that it's very easy to deceive yourself. On this trip back east, I thought about Larry a lot. Just being back there brought back memories, and it's been months since Larry and I have been together. It would be very unusual for you to be over Julie this fast.
I still get sad sometimes, but I'm ready to move on now.
Gray hair creeps up on you until suddenly all the mirrors are asking the same question. Should you cover your gray? 36. As nature forces you to answer, know this. There is a hair coloring as gentle to the hair as a shampoo. Loving Care. No peroxide, no roots. Loving Care covers your gray with a beautiful match to your natural color. 40. Gray hair or Loving Care. Let us know when you reach your decision.
Whoa, not so fast, kiddo. You missed a spot. Use my Windex.
No way. I'm using something better. New advanced formula Windex.
Wow, an improved Windex? That must really be great.
You bet. Advanced formula Windex cleans even better than before. Even on the outside where you get the toughest dirt. See? Not a streak.
You're so smart.
Guess it runs in the family. On Mom's side.
New Advanced Formula Windex. It's better inside and out.
Sears Portrait Studio announces a store-wide clearance on smiles. They're all on sale. This week, get $10 off our big 24-piece portrait package. Regularly $24.95. This week, $14.95. Sears $10 off sale ends soon.
I thought my little sister would never grow up. Then she told me about douching. Well, I tried Massengill before she could even spell douche. Mom said it would make me feel fresh and clean. I trust her.
Trust Massengill. It belongs in the family.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Ethan Cord and Wyatt Earp, their legend is not over yet.
You don't want to do that, Cord.
Lee Horsley, Hugh O'Brien.
Oh, boy!
Paradise. Then, Carl Weathers and Lee Majors face off.
100 good men died for nothing.
Two men torn apart yet bound together by their tour of duty. Following Paradise, Saturday.
This is CBS.
The sound of music is a delight. This show is a charmer, said the New York Times. Rodgers and Hammerstein's glorious score is back on stage. The Sound of Music starring Debbie Boone, Lawrence Guittard, and Werner Klemperer. Limited engagement now through April 22nd at the New York State Theater at Lincoln Center. Call Ticketmaster 212-307-7171.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Wearing a fur coat, it's animal rights versus human rights. The fur's about to fly on the next Geraldo. Today at 4.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Hi, Julie. Come on in.
Hi, Franny. Hi, Julie. Gee, I heard you married Caleb Snyder. Congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Thanks. I just came by to pick up some of my stuff.
Great. Well, I won't be keeping you. Thank you. I want to get together and talk, okay?
Okay, yeah, we will. Thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome. Bye, Julie. Bye.
I knew this was a mistake.
I'm really glad you're here.
Why are you still in this place? This has got to be the worst possible place you could be right now.
I'm fine. This is home. I mean, it was tough after that first night when you left. But a lot has happened since then.
Yeah, I heard your parents went to Chicago to look for you. Lisa told me that they thought maybe you were drinking again.
As usual, they got it all wrong. I called Paul one night when I was feeling really terrific, and he jumped to conclusions. The truth is, I met a girl while I was down there, and we really hit it off. We had a good time.
Well, that's good. You deserve the best.
This girl seemed to think so anyway.
So do I. I always have. I meant what I said in that letter that I wrote you, even though I lied about why I was leaving. I'm sorry that I was the wrong girl for you. But I just want you to be happy. I hope whoever this girl is, I hope it works out best for both of you.
Yeah, well, it's going to be very hard. I mean, she lives in Chicago, and I mean, I'll probably have to transfer to Northwestern. I meant what I said, too, to you at the studio. I really want you and Caleb both to be very happy.
Thanks. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I meant what I said, too, when I called to thank you. I really appreciate you, asking your father not to say anything about me to the Snyders.
Oh, he won't. No, he promised. Did you, tell Caleb you're coming over?
No.
Well, he knows.
That we were involved, yes, he knows. He just doesn't know that we were living together.
How come?
I don't know. I guess I don't want to hear every detail of every relationship he's ever had.
Well, you should tell him, Julie. I mean, if my dad doesn't, somebody else will. I mean, I know for a fact it hurts more when you hear it from someone else.
Well, I'll tell him in time. I just don't want to hit him with everything at once.
You told him about Tonio, though, right? You didn't, did you?
Andy, I can't tell him about that yet. He hates Tonio with a passion. He can't understand how any woman could ever get involved with him.
Even more reason to tell him, Julie. A lot of people in this town hate Tonio Reyes. I tried to warn you. Lisa tried to warn you.
Yeah, I know. I made a mistake, okay? You don't have to rub my nose in it.
No, but you didn't have to make that mistake, Julie. Don't you see? I kept telling you not to trust Tonio. Why wouldn't you listen to me? I would have done anything for you. Why'd you have to wind up in Tonio's bed when I was waiting for you right here?
I knew this was a mistake.
No, Julie, it's okay. What we had is over. I just want to speak to you as friends would. I need to help.
No.
I do, honest. I got a girl in Chicago.
Andy, why don't you just stop lying to yourself? All right? You were a lot more honest with me over at the student union when you called me a whore. At least those were your real feelings. I have to go. All I ever wanted was for you to be happy. That's all.
Yeah, that's what you kept telling me all the time you were sleeping with Tonio.
Don't do this, okay? Just forget about me.
How can I, Julie? You keep calling me for this and that? You be honest. You can't forget about me even though you're married to Caleb Snyder.
I am being honest. I can't forget you, no. I won't ever forget you, but it's over. It's over. I love Caleb. I want to spend the rest of my life trying to make him happy.
I've heard that before. In that bag right there!
Oh, man, you are crazy. You're crazy. Come out of here.
Julie! You better tell him. You better tell Caleb the truth, because he'll find out. You know he will. Somebody else will tell him if you don't.
There's a great new taste you can't put down. Conn's corn dogs, they just hit town. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Conn's hot dogs and cornbread, heat and eat. It's a meal on a stick that can't be beat. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Get them at your store in the hot dog section. Conn's corn dogs are pure perfection. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs.
I love these dough raisins because they're so moist and plump. What I really love is the snack pack. What a great idea.
This is the snack pack.
Life's a little fresher with dough.
Years ago, when this was my piano, your mom helped me dust it with Pledge. It's had a beautiful shine every week and every year with no buildup. Oh, but she did leave a few fingerprints.
Now that it's ours, I use Touchable Pledge, so smears just disappear.
With Touchable Pledge, the shine stays, but the smears disappear.
Oh, I remember teaching someone
That same song.
New Touchable Pledge. Still no buildup. New Touchable Shine.
Hi, I'm Barbara Mandrell, looking for the Visa tag. Here it is on clothes made from Visa, America's freedom fabric. Visa of Dacron releases stains. So if you love that freedom, look for the Visa tag, America's freedom fabric.
I didn't expect to see you here. Oh, I had an appointment with Dr. Samuels. No, I'm not pregnant. Oh, I wish I were. Might help Tom feel less threatened by Hal's attentions to Adam. Does that still bother him as much? Oh, yeah, you can hardly blame him, Mama. I mean, things were easing up, and then Barbara took off, and now Hal is just gravitating to Adam more and more.
Well, Barbara will come back. It'll be different. Hal will now know that she found out about Adam before he did. It won't be hanging over their head.
Yeah, if she comes. When she comes back.
Hi, Lila. Margo?
Hey, Caleb.
Have you seen Iva? She's not in her office.
Did you try the cafeteria?
No.
And listen, I understand congratulations are in order.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I was just at the bank opening a joint account with Julie. That'd really make you feel married.
Well, when you take out a mortgage together, it makes you feel even more married.
Yeah, we won't be doing that too soon. Julie loves the farm.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're really happy.
Thanks. Well, listen, if you see Iva, tell her I'm looking for her, would you?
Yeah, sure. Well, there's a marriage for the record books.
Sean is so furious. Well, at least, Julie will be kept away from Andy and Duke, huh?
Yeah, wonder how Duke and Casey are doing at the VA hospital.
Go around him. Go around him.
Yeah, come on.
Hey,
what are you doing? Get out of the way. Move it.
Jerk.
Get him here.
I want to see that tank.
Ah, for crying out loud, look at this.
He's out of bounds.
Night after.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Rematch.
Maybe later.
Come on, you can do it.
Hey, where's Driver? I want to get back to my room before the day's entertainment starts. Not about to listen to some kid fresh out of med school give us a sermon on how to be happy in a wheelchair.
Right. I hear this guy's in a wheelchair himself.
I didn't hear that part. Get a load of this. The specialist is all of 14. Maybe I will hang around, see what the whiz kid has to say.
I thought Dr. Peretti would talk to the men in here.
Yeah, sure, great. I'll go check to see if he's done talking to Dr. Lynch.
That's 5 points for lead, and we've got just over 7 minutes to go. You know, fans in Southern have got to be a little shocked at what's going on here right now. Eckert, look, Eckert with a charging foul.
Gentlemen, your attention, please. Dr. Peretti's here. If you'll turn the TV down, please.
Leave it on. I don't want to interrupt something important like a ball game. Hey, so who's ahead? Who's ahead?
And toast with butter, sir. Oh, miss, do you have Philly?
It's not just the taste. Philly cream cheese also has ounce for ounce half the calories of butter or margarine. Next time, butter your bread with Philly instead.
Remember, chicken and stovetop stuffing in my house.
6 o'clock.
Pete, want to come over for chicken and stovetop tonight? With the celery and onions?
What time?
7.
How about 8?
Sure.
You can never get enough stovetop stuffing instead of potatoes.
It can be hard, looking at crunchy roasted almonds and creamy milk chocolate. Unless you have a Hershey almond bar to keep you company. Hershey, the great American chocolate bar.
Not every woman is a size 8. That's why Legs makes a pantyhose that fits you perfectly. Just my size.
She's so fine. Watch her shine. That girl is alright. She's got legs.
Some of the most beautiful legs in the world are just my size.
Now this has the odor-absorbing power of this. New Stay Free. Now with odor-absorbing baking soda inside every pad. It's protection like nothing else.
Isn't it kind of a weird idea? No, it absorbs odors, doesn't it? No, I know. I think it makes perfect sense.
New Stay Free. Now with odor-absorbing baking soda inside every pad. It's protection like nothing else.
Wow, I don't believe this happened so quickly. What, is there something in the air in L.A.?
What, smog?
No. Come on in, sit. It was just Caleb and me being alone together. I know you two don't really get along too well, but I'm hoping someday we can all be friends. He's such a sweet, gentle man. You know, he's got all the great qualities that Andy had, except none of that possessiveness or the jealousy.
That's great. I just can't believe you decided to get married so quickly.
I know, it's crazy, but we were just having such an incredible time, and then time came for Caleb to leave and go to Waco, and just out of the blue, he tells me that he loves me. And it just took my breath away. It felt like I'd been waiting all my life to hear him say that. And I realized that I loved him too. So, the only thing we could think of to do was fly in Cal's private jet off to Las Vegas and get married. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking about this after everything you've been through.
You stop it. I can be happy for you.
Well, it should give you hope. Some wonderful man can just sweep right into your life when you least expect it.
I don't know
Take
about
all
that,
the hurt
but
away.
I am happy for you.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just leaving. I wanted to ask Sean about the name of a local modeling agency.
Well, he's right across the hall.
He is? Okay, great. Thanks. Bye. Thanks, Susan. Take care. Bye-bye.
What got into her?
Marriage. You see, I told you it does wonderful things for people.
Well, I'm glad that it's making Julie happy, but I've seen it ruin many a beautiful relationship. Now, about Wheeler.
Oh, don't talk to me about Wheeler, please.
Look, we've got to face into this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for Sean.
He's across the hall, possibly being embraced by another woman. Oh, never mind. I'll send him over. Emily, I could really use your help on the Wheeler expansion plan.
Can you finish anything without me, Blake?
No, I really can't.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I just saw in Cloud 9,
Who?
Julie Wendell, Snyder.
Where did you see her?
In my office.
Great, I have to talk to her.
No, she's not there. She left. What's so important?
She showed up at Andy's apartment the second that I got there today. You know, I just can't figure out what's going on between the two of them.
Well, you know, at first I thought it was charity. You know, maybe it was in the beginning. I'm still not sure. Well, since I started using the special equipment, I've begun to see that I can make a contribution with Dr. Stewart's research and that it might count for something, and that makes me feel good.
Oh, sure. You had a medical degree. Friends who could help you get work.
Tell it. Exactly. Tell it.
And a fancy computer. Nobody here has any of that.
Right. I know that. I'm not denying that all of our circumstances are different. Right. I'm a mechanic. And no talking computer is going to crawl inside a 2,000-pound turbine, take it apart, and put it back together for me. Okay? All right. Well, listen, were you a good mechanic? The best. Could you tell somebody else how to do it? I mean, I know it's frustrating. I was training to be a surgeon, and I'll never perform an operation, but I could tell somebody how to take out an appendix.
I want to play table.
Well, we're not playing table tennis here today. Well, maybe you could be trained to do something else. You still have the use of your hands.
Oh, fine. We get a job. How are we going to get there? Who's going to load us in and out of the van?
Exactly. What?
My wife works 2 jobs and supports our 3 kids. She doesn't need another runny nose to wipe.
That's good.
She's better off with me here, and so are the kids.
Well, is that what she feels, or is that what you think she feels?
Come on.
That's what he sees in her face. We all do when they come to visit.
Guess I'm lucky. I don't have to look at my wife's face. She visited me a few times, then wrote me a letter saying she was sorry, but she was still young, wanted her own life. What's your answer to that, Doc?
Well, like I said, I don't have any answers. No, I don't. I have a lot of questions just like the rest of you. You know, we all know the downside of our disabilities. Yeah, it's funny. We live with it every damn day. So why don't we stop harping on the negative? You know, we all have a right to be happy and live in the world with the people who love us and make the most of our abilities, as limited as they may be. Go ahead. We can keep asking the same questions here. But why don't we come up with some new answers? What do you say? We're the only ones who can find them.
In an independent survey, parents compared Play School Sounds Around to See and Say, and 2-to-1 preferred Sounds Around with the easy pull handle.
See, cookie. Sounds around, Play School Sounds Around.
And only Play School Sounds Around has Sesame Street characters.
See, Rover. See, cookie. Play School Sounds Around. My friend Big Bird talks to
I live on Sesame Street.
Play School Sounds Around.
Say hi to Grover.
Calgon, take me away.
Only Calgon creates this luxurious world to make you silky all over with rich, moisturizing foams and pampering powders. Let Calgon take you away.
I've always counted on my Ziploc freezer bags, and now they have these new ride-on labels so you know just what you've got and when you put it away. The only problem is, does anybody know how to spell zucchini?
Put your trust in a Ziploc bag.
New Deli Select from Hillshire Farm. Deli Select is lean cuts of premium meats. Deli Select is deli sliced thin. And Deli Pack for fresh taste.
It's fresh!
Deli Select looks fresh and tastes fresh. Deli Sliced, Deli Packed. New Deli Select from Hillshire Farm.
It's fresh!
Who is it?
Just Duke. Hey, I was hoping you'd be home. How's it going?
Fine. Send you here to check up on me?
No. Actually, I came here on my own. I got a problem for you, and I was hoping you could help me out with it.
Sure, Duke. Just ask the love doctor.
Now, come on, man. I'm serious. Chicks drive me crazy.
You really want to involve me in your romantic problems? I mean, with my track record?
Well, you know, I kind of need someone my own age to talk to about it.
There's a lot that's happened I haven't told you.
Well, like what, for instance?
Like other women. Stuff like that.
Do you want to sit down?
No, actually, I'm feeling kind of antsy. I don't know, maybe we could go for a walk?
Oh, sure. I got something on the stove, though.
Okay. Watch it. Hey, I was thinking, I think better on my feet anyway. Maybe we could stop by my place, order a pizza, everything on it. Just like old times, huh?
Yeah, just like old times.
What a day.
Caleb?
You haven't told Caleb yet, have you?
I can't tell him yet. He hates Tonio with a passion.
Then that's all the more reason to tell him.
Julie? Julie, hey, I saw Cal's car out front. I thought you were back. I missed you. You know how long it's been? It's been like 3.5 hours.
I know. It's the longest time we've been apart since I left L.A. Oh.
How was Mrs. Snyder's day in town, huh?
Mrs. Snyder's day was very good. I ran some errands, and I got a chance to talk to Emily. She's very happy for us, I hope someday we can all be friends.
Julie, I'd do anything for you, but that's stretching it a bit.
Okay, not now. I'm just so happy, for the first time in my life. I want everybody to be a part of it. I love you so much, Caleb. I don't want anything to ever change that.
Nothing ever will.
You'd better tell Caleb the truth, Julie. If you don't, you know somebody else will.
Don't worry about Keegan, Don't let him get you down.
Oh, he didn't. I can understand why his wife would want to live her own life. Can't you?
Well, I can understand why she'd be frightened, but I can't understand her wanting a life of her own without her husband unless she didn't love him to begin with. It's a lot different than it is between you and me.
Well, it's a shame those guys aren't as lucky as me.
Are you tired?
Yeah, I'm kind of beat, but I gotta tell you, I think I learned a hell of a lot more from them than they did from me.
Good.
I realized that with all this equipment that I haven't even begun to explore the opportunities that are available to me.
Yeah, well like what?
Well, like there was this mechanic there. I was telling him that he ought to pass on his knowledge to other people, and I started thinking on the way back home here that I got a lot of knowledge from my time on the wards, and people used to say that I was a particularly good diagnostician, and I thought, well, I should take that and pass that knowledge on to people like Duke.
Yeah, well, Duke's always saying that you explain the research a lot better than his own professor.
Well, Duke tends to exaggerate, but there's no reason why I shouldn't look into a teaching job at, like, Oakdale U.
I think it's a fabulous idea. Who's that? It's a cab. Ah! It's Joe and Maureen.
Mom, Pa?
Expect them this early?
Didn't they do this to us last time?
Yes. Let's just hope it's the two of them, huh? Are you ready for this, honey?
Sure, I'm ready. I didn't think I was this afternoon, but I'm not only ready, I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Okay.
Well, hello!
Hey! Get in here!
Very good. Yeah, I'm heading home. No more of these long, long days. I'm getting too old for that, but don't tell anybody.
Don't you have an office? Go home, Mac. Where's your partner?
She's in the lab. Should be back soon.
While we're here, I was thinking about the conversation that Paul had with you the other night about when Adam finds out who his real father is.
Yeah, it worries me.
Worries me, too. Anyway, I'm glad we're talking about it, and I want you to share with me whenever you're having any feelings about Adam. Hi. Hope you're ready to go home. Put your feet up, because that's where I'm headed.
Yeah, sounds like heaven. Just let me, raise up.
Oh, Hal, I'm so glad you're still here. Barbara called as soon as I got to Mom and Dad's.
What'd she say? Where is she?
She said to tell you that she's okay and for you not to worry about her.
Oh, just like that. I don't worry about her. Did you tell her that I wanted her to come back here so we can work this damn thing out?
Yes, I told her. She started to cry when I told her. She said that she didn't believe that you really felt that way. I tried to reassure her that you did.
Is she coming back, Franny?
I'm sorry, no. Barbara said to tell you that it was too late.
What are you drawing? Breakfast. What kind? Cereal. Aren't you gonna color it different colors? No colors. No sugar sprinkles? No sprinkles. I know how it is. Kix. You're right.
Kix is a cereal with a simple corn crunch kids like. And Kix is low in sugar. That's what moms like.
Hey, what are you drawing? Me eating Kix. Very nice.
Kix, kid tested, mother approved.
I thought my days of fixing kids' lunch were over. Wrong. Now it's, Grandma, we want Chef Boyardee. They love it. You know, spaghetti, meatballs, and beefaroni. But this is too easy. How can it be good for them? But then I see on the label it's 95% fat-free, no preservatives, wholesome ingredients. So I say to myself, Granny, get a grip. They're happy. I know it's good for them. And besides, they think I'm hip. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Together, for the first time ever, Dustin Hoffman, Tom Cruise, Melanie Griffith, Dan Aykroyd, Charlie Sheen, Harrison Ford, Paulina, Richard Pryor, Sigourney Weaver, Leslie Nielsen, Tom Selleck, Bill Murray, and the exquisite Michelle Pfeiffer. All together in this season's HBO, Simply the Best.
Monday, it's a different kind of roll call for the Major.
Far out.
When Mac goes back to school.
And I just wanted
Sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
You even sit at attention.
Major Dad.
Sugar and spice.
Meet two sisters with nothing in common.
What you call love, girlfriend, bees call pollination.
One sweet,
Don't you think about anything else but men?
the other indiscreet.
Sometimes I think about their cute buns.
Together, they're Sugar and Spice, premiering Friday, March 30th. Jewelry by Monet. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is